What were your thoughts on the results
Oh,
of the Wisconsin election?
I was not at all surprised. I thought Dallet ran a strong campaign. I knew the Republicans were in trouble, and I was not a bit surprised that Dallet won. And I think it's indicative of what's taking place across the country. That there's a Democratic wave. The Democrats are much more energized, much more organized, and being a Republican, I'm somewhat concerned and very worried about it. And I would tell all my Republican colleagues that they better get back home and start working, knocking on doors and talking to people and telling them what they're going to do for them if they intend to win in the fall elections.
You spent obviously quite a few years as the governor here in Wisconsin. What are your thoughts on the state of the state right now?
Well, I think the state of the state is very strong. I mean, the economy's strong, has the highest number of people working, lowest unemployment. The economy's good, but there's a feeling in Wisconsin that something's just not right. And when you have that, it could become a wave election, just like it was back in 1970 and many times since. You never know what causes that wave election. But right now, the Democratic base is much more energized than the Republicans. They're much more organized than Republicans. And my advice to the Republicans and the Republican Party, they better come back home, get organized, and start working, because they're going to have a very tough campaign season coming in front of them this year.
Can you tell us why you're here, sir? Talk to us about the WIPPS and the importance of this organization.
I'm here because, as anybody that knows me and knows my career, I've always been very much involved in good public policy. And this is their 10th anniversary, and they wanted to bring a Democrat and a Republican together. Donna Shalala representing the Democrats, me representing the Republicans. And I believe very strongly in what WIPPS stands for, is developing good policy. As all of you know, when I took over as governor, the Democrats control both the Assembly and the Senate. And for me to get anything done, I had to work with Democrats, which I did. And we were able to successfully get the largest land purchases, most conservation issues done, 2/3 of the cost of education funded by the state, big budgets for the universities, best highway construction time ever in the history of the state. All of these things because I was able to work across the aisle, get Democrats and Republicans working together. And I really sincerely believe that's what we got to get back to, become much more bipartisan. And that's what WIPPS is all about. And that's what I'm going to talk about tonight.
What are your thoughts on Governor Scott Walker seeking a third term?
I think Governor Walker, I've talked to him, he's going to have a tough re-election. And I think he knows that. And I think he has indicated that by his tweet this morning. And I think Walker is very well recognized. He's a very good campaigner. He's the economy is hitting on all 8 cylinders, so he's got a lot of things going for him. But there's a pushback. There's a lot of people that dislike the governor, and for whatever reason there is, I don't think it's justified, but there is. And I think that he's going to have a very tough re-election, as I think all Republicans are.
Okay, anything else?
No, I think that's good. You covered it all.
Thanks for doing that for us. We appreciate it.
Okay.
We'll leave you to that other microphone.